moving to Mexi.com. Bienvenidos a nuestro canal. Bienvenidos a Bucerias. And bienvenidos to the craziest intersection, I don't know in the world, but it's got to be the top 10.
I think so. Yeah, this is the CMQ intersection, as we call it, right?
It's the CMQ intersection. We're going to try to explain this intersection, how it works, how best to cross the highway here in Bucerias, because it can be kind of somewhat overwhelming, and I would suggest kind of terrifying. Hey, Paul? Don't cross here.
Yeah.
They do put a little sign there.
They did, yeah.
Because
there's nowhere to go once you get across.
There's nowhere to go. You're going to be standing on that little island there.
Yeah.
And then there's like a little ramp or something over there, so that's not good either.
No.
So you should walk towards the light and the traffic police.
That's
traffic
right.
cop.
Yeah, so want to do that?
Let's do that.
Okay.
Always look both ways.
Yes, look both ways.
Twice.
Yeah, look both ways the first time before you go out, and then do it again, right? Kind of have your head on a swivel.
Yeah, you can't take anything for granted here.
Right. Okay, so this is where you should cross, right? So when you see these people here.
Watch your hole here,
Yeah,
Paul.
yeah. So there's when you're like, which way do I go? Which way's the traffic coming? And then you got to also look down, so you don't end up in a hole.
Here, look.
There you go. That's where the hole is, people.
There's no crossing light here.
No.
See, and these guys are turning. They're coming through, turning onto the main road, turning into the lateral. So, like, what do you do? Like, if I was new here, I really wouldn't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So when these cars are coming, don't cross.
Right.
Because they could be also coming into this lateral, like this guy here.
Right.
Right?
I'll tell you what I would do.
Yeah.
I would use the highway light, like the guys that are just going straight through the highway.
Right.
And when that's red,
that's when
I would go. But I would also be mindful of the people doing returnos from over there and people coming from over there.
So you have to. Yeah, I think you're right, Paul. You wait for the red light there, kind of, and then you gotta like skip from island to island.
Exactly. So we're waiting for that light to turn red, and then we're gonna go.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, that light turned red, Joel. That one.
Okay. So we're gonna go.
Okay, it's still red, and there's no cars coming.
So yeah, when the lateral guys are crossing, that seems to, and then look both ways.
Yep.
And then take a little pause here.
Yeah.
Look both ways. Yes. Now when this one's green.
Right.
When the highway one's red, you get that first line of turning cars.
Right.
Which then there's no one turning that way.
Right.
They're all turning this way.
Yes.
And you kind of go with them.
That's right.
We've done cracked the code.
Yes. Once you make it to that middle of the highway, the little island out there, stop.
Always have a pause.
Yeah, pause. Make sure the lights are still red and that no cars are coming, and then keep going.
It was a little overwhelming, and people do say, well, you know, I don't know if I can live on the other side because I got to cross that highway. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's just, look at this. You hear him in a wheelchair.
This is pretty cool.
I like the wheelchair ramp to
the sidewalk,
the curb here,
right into a tree.
Yeah,
look at that fresh fruit. Buenos dias. A little taste test.
¿Buen sabor?
Sí, qué bueno.
Okay.
¿Cuánto
¿Cuánto cuesta una piña?
10 pesos.
10 pesos.
10 pesos
for a piña.
That's
Well, maybe on the way
pretty
back I'll grab one.
Cuando regresamos.
Gracias.
Gracias.
So where do you buy a pineapple in Canada for 50 cents?
I don't think that's possible.
No. Well, maybe want to go grab a muffin?
Sure.
Now, crossing estaciones too is also a challenge.
Right. That guy just ran. He ran. Travessia baguettes.
You got your cappuccino, and
Yeah.
I got my biscuit.
Got a little foam on the
Oh,
top
that's
there.
good.
You wanted to address something. Someone mentioned that you are the biggest jerk in Bucerias.
I think that they ever met.
Oh, that they ever met?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was on a Facebook message that we got from one of our subscribers and also one of our members. So I'm looking for their name, and I'm looking up their, I can't find it. So Julian's kind of going back and forth with them. Then we kind of finally determined that it's on YouTube, and we're like, well, you have to cancel that.
Oh,
I can't.
Right. We don't
cancel.
control that.
So anyways, through this discussion, Julian asked, well, and pardon the trucks going by, like, what's the reason for your cancellation? And then they kind of went into it that, that they came by the shop one day, and they were never treated so, like, rudely in their life. And when they met me,
Huh.
and I'm like, I'm trying to like think back, and I kind of looked at their Facebook profile. I kind of remember them, but I think they had masks too, so
Yeah.
I couldn't remember their face.
Right.
But another comment they made was, I should be more like the moving to Mexico Taco Tuesday Joel.
You should be. You should
just
be
like all
more
the time,
that?
all the time, right?
Okay.
And it is a bit of a character. I mean, this is me. What you're seeing on camera is who I am. But
Yes.
when I'm on moving to Mexi.co, I'm able to kind of express myself in a little bit of a different and more fun way.
Yeah, you're not running around town yelling Taco Tuesday.
Not
in
very
people's
often.
faces,
Not
right?
very often. And you've known me for years, and I'm kind of a little bit reserved. I'm
Yeah.
kind of pretty serious. Like I'm
Yeah.
kind of all business.
Yes.
Most of the time.
Well, yeah, you're business in front, party in the back, right?
Business in front and party in the
You're like
back.
a mullet.
So kind of general everyday me might be somewhat offensive to some, because I'm just not this, We just opened the cafe. We probably had like a bunch of clients there in the morning, which are my primary focus. So when I had 8 people show up for a tour yesterday, right? We're trying to get them on bikes. I'm trying to get their pedals on, get my guides organized, and get out the door for 7:30.
Right.
When we come back for the rides, we feed people, so we give them a light lunch. So, and then I'm still on the clock with them. So if someone else is kind of coming in, my attention is still with my client. Right? So
Because you would be being rude to them if you dropped all of your cycling duties and you said, I'm going to go and entertain some people that just happen to walk by,
yes,
and start yelling Taco Tuesday. And
yeah, there's like Taco Tuesday Joel and moving to Mexico Paul. I mean, you're pretty close to who you are behind the camera
yeah.
in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting into
here's-
a little bit of a character, I
Here's
think.
what I'll say is that even I'm putting on a little bit of a performance. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm pretty, I don't know, I'm not doing much of a performance. I'm letting you do it. But in general, what I've learned is that as soon as that camera's on,
Yeah.
everybody's acting. If you watch any YouTube channel and the guy's just talking like normal,
Yeah.
you would think, man, he must be depressed, right? He must be severely depressed.
Yeah, I mean, please keep coming by. Please keep saying hi. And, a great way to, spend one-on-one time with us is, we have the experiences, either the moving to Mexi.co experience, which you can do, which some people did with us a week or 2 ago.
Yeah.
And that was like super fun.
Yeah.
And then you get our attention for like 3+ hours.
Right.
And or any of my bike tours, if you're a cyclist, book a ride and request me as a guide. And maybe there's a few other people out there that may just have got the wrong impression, and maybe I just came across in a way that made you feel that we didn't care.
Right.
And I think it's very important to know that we care very deeply.
That's right.
Because without you guys watching our videos, we don't really have a purpose for a channel. And we just appreciate it.
Yeah, and we do have the meet and greets
Yes.
that we're
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to do
that's
at least once a month,
Yeah.
right? So it's kind of like people will always have the opportunity to come and hang out and do some fun things wherever we happen to be holding it, right?
But I think the next meet and greet, I gotta ask the guys, but I will do that Cerveceria Bahia Banderas.
Let's do it.
I think, you know, it's getting to the end of the season. We'll pick a date in April. Anyways, I think we...
you are the biggest jerk.
I am the biggest jerk in Bucerias. The rudest person in Bucerias. Anyways, I will do better. I promise.
Ready.
All right, hey, thanks again for joining us for another episode. Happy Saturday. Thanks again for joining us. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos. Hasta luego and adios. Desde Bucerias, Mexico, and the craziest intersection in the world. Want to go grab a muffin?
We like to party. We like